Okay, DevOps. So as of now, we have listened about the DevOps, but what exactly, how exactly it is used, we don't know. Okay, as of now, means as per your understanding, you just know that it is development and operational. What development and operational? There will be a developer first in every organization. There will be a developer. So what is the developer role? Developer role is to write some code, write some code for application, for an application. The application can be Android application or it can be any application. For one application, he will write a code. So this code can be into anything like Python, Java, Python, Node.js, anything it is. Okay, anything. So this developer will write this code, high level language for this application. First, where he will check all these things, he'll check at the local laptop. Okay, first he will check at the local laptop, is the code is running perfectly or not. But it is not the ideal case every time to run the code in the laptop, right? So what we do, we go with a server. We go with a server to deploy. Developer is expert in writing the code, but he don't know how to deploy into a server. He know how to configure himself a laptop to see this application. So when he is configuring himself a laptop, so that time we call it as local host connectivity. Okay, so you will call local host connectivities, he will configure. But application code is once it is ready, need to deploy into a server. So that is a traditional method from the starting onwards we are following. But now every time we need to do some changes in the application and every time we need to deploy into a server. So today there is a small issue, a some issues happen in the server, some issues happen in the application code, some new feature need to be implemented, new option, new UI, new integration we need to do in the application. So that time we need to deploy always into a server as many times as we want, so that the end user can access my application from the web browser. From the web browser. So there will be a browser. He will write a URL. Will write a URL. So this will connect to my server. So my application will be able to open to this user. Open to this user. Okay, but to do all this configuration server, we need to make server ready. Inside the server, this application need to be deployed and this URL need to be configured, means it should be accessed from an end user through the browser. How all these things can be happen? Does these things developer know? Don't know. He's only known about application code development. That's it. Little bit about the database he will know. Okay, and database. Now here, who is going to maintain database for this server? Who is going to maintain a storage for this server? Server means this application. We have DB here and we have storage here. Storage here. And we need to keep one more thing, firewall here. So who is going to do all these things? DB you need to create. Once you create a DB, inside there will be a DBA candidates. Okay, data engineering candidates and DBA candidates. They will take care about that. So there is a separate domain called DBA admin, DBA developer. Two times, means two types of categories. So still we have SQL servers. Many companies are using SQL servers, DBA and DBA developers. So they will going to maintain the servers and the DB and their storage and increasing the memory, decreasing the memory, maintaining, optimizing everything, they'll take care. But coming to the cloud side, even this is the same case at Oracle also. If you are a DevOps engineer, yes, you need to also handle DB, database. Storage, yes, it's in your hand. All this kind of operative things, who is going to do? Ops guy will going to do, because these are all ops, right? It's a very important. These configurations are very important. Firewall configurations, the server setup, this setup, all the setups are very important. So this is my server, and every time I'm deploying the application, who will deploy? Ops guy only will deploy. Developer is one only. How many categories in developer? Front end, back end. That's it. But at ops, we have different roles and jobs. So we can create many jobs here. So one guy will going to do all these things. If it is a startup company, yes, you have to do. Okay. If it is a big company, very big application, wide range of services are there and big infrastructure. So that time, are you going to be handled single hand? No, it is not possible. So that's why we create job roles here like DevOps support. DevOps build and release engineer. And build and release engineer. And yes, RE. And observability engineer. And automation engineer. And platform engineer. Platform engineer. And this one, cloud engineer. Okay, so these many roles will divide into this ops. That's why we are getting jobs, and wherever it is, any company you can take, it is mandatory. Without DevOps, now no company will not work in further future. Even how much AI will come or whatever the come, see, to make that AI should be work, DevOps is needed and developer is needed. Okay, so this is the thing behind. So this combination DevOps we call. Like there's just some development activities going on that should be operated and deployed and connected, integrated, and make sure the environment and application is available for ultimately to our end user. That is operational. It can be a lower environment, production, whatever. So this is DevOps. So here sometimes if it is a very big infrastructure, we deployed an application. So in between, what happens? We need to ensure if this application is secure or not. Then we need to implement security. Here also we need to implement security, firewall, cloud things. At application side also, at cloud side also. Then it called DevSecOps. Then it called DevSecOps, one more category of people in the DevOps. And there is a production. Your server is running in the production. And there's an app continuously running. So that you need to every time monitor and find the resolutions or forward the issues to the concerned team, that is application team. This is also junior DevOps team. Okay, associate DevOps we can call. So you are into the monitoring mode that time. Every time you will be into the monitoring. So like this, the operations goes in an organization. These many categories we're going to handle. So these are all comes into the DevOps. That's why the jobs are high. If you can see in DBA, there's admin, developer. In developer, front end, back end, and different again. Node.js developer is different, Java developer is different. But here DevOps, no language. Whatever the language, you are the one DevOps. But these many areas you can work. So that's why we're having multiple jobs and the market need is more on it. Okay, so this is operations ultimately with development. This is a source and this is an operator. Without this, think, is any company or any software and application will work? No. And there is a one more important thing, but it is underrated. Networking. It is very, very important. Okay, without this field all this will not do, but it is not that much highly demandable. Yes, it is demandable when you are too much good into the security, like security production, cyber security things and all. Yes, it is highly demandable, but as of now it is less than cloud and DevOps guys only. So this is the structure how it goes in our thing. Like as I said, every developer will write a code on application where he will write the code in the laptop. But is it a recommended process that he is going to keep in the laptop always? No. Where he will keep this all these things? First he will keep this code. He'll write the code and he'll ensure to keep securely where in GitHub. GitHub is a tool to store your application code. Companies are believing this company GitHub because it is highly secured. We have competitive tools also like GitLab, Bitbucket. We have other tools also, code cloud like that. But GitHub is the most popular known tool. Git. So here in this GitHub, we'll keep the application code. We will keep the application code. So developer will push application code here. From this application code, from this GitHub, we are going to pull this one. And we will be setting up a server for our testing and building. That is nothing but Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins. Here what happens, it will build the code into a package. This is going to be a package, and this Jenkins, this code is going to convert as a package. So let me create a package. Understand, this is a package. Okay, this is a package. So this package is generated with your Jenkins build from this code. So this code, all files will be there, all files will convert into one package, one file. Once it is done, it is going to keep it in the keep it in the Nexus, okay, remote repository. Okay, Nexus remote repository. While it is going to build also, it will be checked that it is good or not by your Sonar Cube. Sonar Cube, it will be checked. Upload here and it will upload here. Okay, and then we will be going to deploy this into the different environment. So here it is a dev environment, and here staging environment, and then production environment. Prod environment. Okay, so prod environment guy. So here the user will access the production. Here we are going to deploy into all these three. So this package, once it is generated, it will be scanned and it will come. It will go to the Nexus. So it will be there. A copy of the package will come and deploy here. And finally it will deploy here. This is the going to run as the application. This application end user will use it. This application end user will use it. So this is how a workflow happen. In between we'll do multiple integrations. Okay, so here we just generated a package. Instead of package we can generate Docker image. So what is this environment? What does in this environment, sir? Nothing. Servers only. Inside what there? Inside servers only will be there. These are all servers only. 1 or 2 servers, 3 servers, 40 servers, 50 servers. Servers only. Okay. So this is the basic workflow, how it has happened. Where these environments, these Jenkins and all this we are going to create, we are going to execute, we are going to create on cloud only. This is going to be on the any cloud, AWS cloud or any cloud is going to be create on the cloud. So to create this infrastructure on the cloud, we know already how to create the server, take backup, run application, keep the load balancer, and increasing the traffic, then it will automatically create one more instance. And we have seen storage thing, right? So these are the things going to happen in the DevOps. This is a basic, and we'll add on one-on-one on top of this workflow from the Git to the end of production environment. Are you all clear? Any doubts, Akhil, Manshu? Okay. So we are going to start from the Git. So Git is very important in this. We need to learn mandatory things. Branching things, creating repository, doing edits and committing them and all. These are very mandatory to learn. Okay. So we're going to start the next class about this Git and all. So that time you should not face a question that why I'm using the Git. It is for storing your application code. But here we are like completely setting up and things for the developer. Setting up things for developer. Okay. So for that we will use GitHub, and we are also going to use GitLab. Okay. So people are not there today. I can start Git. First, what you do, go to GitHub, search like GitHub, and there will be a pop-up for you that sign up. It is same like your Facebook account creation. Once you have created your account with your email, it will ask an OTP and all. Just give them, just get access. It will be look like this for you. There will be an overview. Okay, for you it will not show any popular repositories. It will just show you something empty here. Everything is empty, but this round color box you can able to see. So first create your account and then we'll start with the repositories. Okay, I'll ask everyone to become tomorrow class. Today if you are informed that they are not able to, if you are having stand up, if you are having things, one is when traveling, one is said is having some issue. Fine. Any doubts here as of now? Do you want to discuss anything? Fine then. If no doubts, we are going to start Git class. These are too technical. So don't miss out.